Yeah, please. This is my first time.
Welcome back, JBHL Media. We are here for day 20 of JBHL. Kicking off media today, we have the Rouyn-Noranda Huskies playing the Minnesota Mallards. A very one-sided expected matchup. You got the number 1 seed across both divisions right now. Minnesota Mallards at 8-2 against the Rouyn-Noranda Huskies, who have yet to find their first win over 9 games played, 8 losses, and 1 point from an overtime loss. Coming into this game, Ned, do you expect there to be really any real possibility of the Huskies doing anything against Minnesota tonight?
I mean, honestly, not really. Obviously, the trade deadline happening today with a lot of superstars getting annulled. Obviously, the Mallards losing Skibidi Toilet, one of their better players. But honestly, I just don't see the Huskies really being able to put up a fight. I mean, we saw some fight out of them last night. You know, Logical FN getting a good goal to bring the match to 2-3. But honestly, I just think there's no hope for this team, and I think it's going to just be a one-sided battle.
Very well said. I think that bringing up the analogies was a great thing. Losing Skibidi Toilet, you know, a very experienced player there who also had a lot of points for them this season, is going to be a big loss for them against these tougher opponents in their league. You know, Chilliwack, Alaska, especially in their division. But against Rouyn-Noranda Huskies, I mean, this is just a confidence builder game. You lose your superstar and you go into something like this, you're just gonna build a little bit of confidence that you can put these games away without those superstars. Looking at the playoff picture here, it was incorrectly surmised that
Really, but you know, as one great coach once said, or one great announcer once said, "Do you believe in miracles?" And you know, the Huskies are really going to need a miracle if they want any shot at making playoffs.
Very well said. And as we go here, quick score predictions, Ned. How do you have this game going?
I got this going 8-1, Minnesota.
I can't disagree with that. I'm gonna say 8-1 as well as the game gets started here. And it seems like we will be taking 5.
Alrighty. Yeah, looking at the bench down here, it looks like there is not a single Husky on except for T Design. I mean, this has been an issue with them all year. Just, you know, no activity from the team, unable to get them going. I mean, I was really hoping to see some players like Logical FN, you know, a star in last night's game, show up today. You know, you not lose faith in this Huskies team, but I mean, from the beginning of the season, it seems like it's been over, and this just really kind of brings it back to that fruition tonight.
Absolutely. Yes, we are also missing our play-by-play commentator, so I need to fill in. I believe Felix Foxtrot was supposed to be our nice analyst and play-by-play today. We'll see if he shows up with this 5 minutes of extra time we got. Nah, we'll give it 5 minutes, as that is expected.
We can do a little trade deadline talk if you want. A little 5-minute trade.
Yeah, we'll head back to the desk here, you know, as we discuss the trade deadline while we wait for this 5 minutes. Any notable trade deadlines you want to point out, Ned? There were some big trades that happened.
There was a lot that went on today. There was it was a very active trade deadline, I will say. A lot of trades coming at the last minute. You know, want to point out, you know, Rimouski Oceanic trading for a bunch of superstars just before that deadline, just so that they, you know, are acknowledged on our team. I thought that was a little funny, but an actual trade that went down today. Palm Beach Barracuda is receiving I Am Silent, and the Maine Lobster is receiving peanut butter. I had the privilege to play with Silent. He is definitely a diamond in the rough kind of player. I think that's a really good pickup for the Barracudas as they kind of go into this last stretch of the season. Obviously fighting with Maine for that last spot in the division into the playoffs. Um, Other than that, I think the biggest topic to talk about today has to be the Inelge wave that went through the league today.
Yeah, I mean, definitely some, we see these superstars that we expected to get nudged tonight. Nothing outside of the what everybody expected for these superstars. There was a lot of talk floating around on whether non-superstars would be nudged. Even some votes being held in these staff chats of, who we might inelge. Ultimately, none of the votes amounted to anything. And eventually the commissioners decided to stick to only the superstars. And some of the good trades that you see there, you see some moving around of some depth pieces for the Maine, for St. Louis, for Oakland. Carson Ayo, a big pickup for Oakland. Ende is a superstar, so he's an Elge, but just got moved around for
Yeah,
that trade to work because Oakland needed something.
definitely a lot of movement. Carson Ao, definitely a very big one. He was kind of sitting on the Maine Lobsters depth chart for a while there, just not really getting playing time. Finally getting moved for Agent Levine and 10,000 blocky bucks. I mean, that Agent Levine pickup, I think, this does wonders for the Maine Lobsters. I think that is a really good pickup that they got today. I think that's really going to reshape some of this roster and maybe give them some of that well-needed depth that they've kind of lacked recently. Obviously, the Maine Lobsters on a 2-game win streak, trying to keep that going. It's going to be very difficult, but I think a pickup like that with some blocky bucks in the pocket as well is going to be a really good pickup for them. Maine obviously not having any superstars, so not really losing much from this deadline. Only really much to gain with this team. I mean, when your team is 2-8, I mean, you really have nothing to lose. So, yeah, I think that's been good pickups there. What else to talk about here? I think let's go ahead and talk about the Lions if we have the time. Obviously the Lions today losing Vizzo in that Anelj wave. The Lions obviously looking like a very good team to start this year off. Now losing one of their biggest superstars, leaving on that team notable players like Chef Boyardee, Dragon Ball Z, JP Lamau. Do you think those Las Vegas Lions most?
Yeah, we
Ooh,
know.
and we have a forfeit.
And yeah, we get official word that it is a forfeit from the Huskies. They are well past time, so it didn't matter even if 10 players logged on right now. It's a bit too late.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I heard PBB or TBB.
be shaken but not stirred. Just a lesson that I've learned, and so it goes. Tables turn, and you're on your own. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better off. When I look at what I've done, I'm real hard. When I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better.
Welcome back, Blockey Sports Network. Sorry for the long delay. We had a couple issues with a couple games today. Tonight we're gonna get started on a little bit of a talk here, but beforehand we're just gonna introduce the next game on the docket here, which is the Chilliwack Chiefs and the Oakland Rams. My name is Felix Foxtrot. I will be leading the desk and performing your play-by-play tonight. Joined on my desk here, over on the far right, we got the lovely Egg Cat, followed by my good friend Ned, and to the left of me we have the delightful I Am Optical. Egg Cat, I'm gonna start it over there with you. Heading out into this game here, into today, of course, as well, there was a big wave of eligibility for the superstars of this league. I just want to ask you here, what team do you think has really been detrimented the most here after this wave in eligibility?
I have not totally seen most of the teams with their superstars, but I do know that one team that relied heavily on their superstar was the Lions, and I'm also pretty sure that one of their best players is quitting now because they lost their best player. So I'm gonna go with the Lions. I don't think they're gonna be a very good team after this deadline.
Definitely something to look out for there. Of course, Vizzo, who is leading the league here in points throughout the majority of the year. 19 goals, 26 points total. They are not going to have that anymore. Las Vegas is a team that definitely is going to need their younger players and those depth players to kind of pull up their boots a little bit harder as they kind of edge up towards the end of the season. Ned, I'm going to throw it over here to you real quick. I'm going to ask you a similar question here. What team do you really feel like has to really be careful after this wave in eligibility? What's that team that, do you feel like you can think they can rebound after the wave, but is definitely going to get hurt?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I already mentioned is the Las Vegas Lions. I mean, Vizzo losing that's such a crucial piece, the top of the league, leading the league in points. Now potentially losing that line mate of Chef Boyardee. I mean, it's really incredible. They got to be really careful here. But another team I would really like to mention is the Alaska Aces. I mean, losing Mountain Q at the ineligibility wave, such a huge defensive piece for that team, and such a really good starter for that team. I mean, if the Aces are not careful, I mean, they've really looked shaky the past 2 games, and if they're not careful, this ineligibility wave could really come back and hurt them.
Of course, as well. Mountain Q, good on both sides of the puck, especially in his own zone, but definitely has that offensive touch. 6 goals, 13 points this season. I mean, it's going to be a big loss there. Alaska does have a couple of really good pieces that I really think can help them carry them across the finish line. Ironically, one of them to my left here, Optical. Optical, I'm going to throw it over here to you here. I just want your take. You've seen all the wave of ineligibility. You've seen all the teams kind of lose some players, at least most of them. What's the team that you're going to have your eyes on the most after this wave of ineligibility? They could be a team that you think is going to get worse, or you think a team that's going to get better?
Personally, I would have to say Oakland. I think the drop in skill and net between Ende and Pete Gamer YT is going to be incredible. And then they also lose their top skaters in Gamer Geek. However, they did pick up RDMT, who is a great goal scorer. I just after both of those losses, I don't think they have what it takes to reach the same skill level as they had in prior to that in LG line.
Definitely can't disagree with that there. I mean, Gamer Geek 15 goals on the season as well. Ende, a lot of us know Ende, one of the most consistent goaltenders from this league over the last few seasons. We're just gonna quickly jump over to the other side of the docket here. We're gonna go over a couple trades here, and I just want to get your guys' opinions on some of them. I'm just gonna pull this up over here. Thank goodness I marked these down. We're gonna go in the same order to get Eggcat. I'm gonna start here with you. I would love your opinion here on. Let me just see here. Just give me 1 second. I have this up here somewhere. There it is. I wanted to ask you about the Barracuda's trade with the Maine Lobsters that happened earlier today. I Am Silent getting his stuff over to Palm Beach. Penar Butter getting his stuff over to Maine. What do you think? What team is going to benefit the most out of that trade?
Honestly, I think the Barracuda will. I think they just need all the help they can get. I've seen I Am Silent play like once maybe, but I thought he was a pretty good player, and I know that he's probably going to get some big minutes on the Barracuda, and that should help them a ton. Maine, I think they're just going to stay the same. I don't even think I Am Silent was going to start for them. So, yeah, I think Barracuda
Can't
will.
argue with that. Can't argue with that at all. Maine just trying to see if they can salvage any points, any point of the season here. Ned, I'm going to throw it over here to you once more. We're just going to hit the next trade here on the docket. It also involves the Barracudas as well. The Barracudas receiving almost $8,000 and the rights to Deep Six, and they trade away both Chiller R and Xander. Now, of course, Xander, one of those players that was hit by the ineligibility wave, of course, here as well. But I just want to get your thoughts on this trade in a vacuum. What do you think of it?
Yeah, in a vacuum here, I mean this is a pretty hard trade to really kind of guess. You know, looking at the whole scheme of things, obviously Xander actually announcing his retirement from the JBHL today with that ineligibility wave. But for Palm Beach, I think it's honestly a really good trade, just kind of adding to that depth. Kind of like what EdCat over here was talking about. They just need to add to that depth and kind of, you know, keep building up here. Also, they get a little bit of cash in their back pocket. I think it's a good trade for them. Chiller, I'm not really familiar with his game, so I'm not really sure what they lose. But I think, you know, Deep Six being added to that roster is going to be a really good rotational piece for them.
Can't argue about that at all. It's going to be interesting to see a couple of these new faces here. We're going to Optical, we're going to move away from the trades here for just a second here. I want to talk to you about the other side of the coin here. We had started this conversation with the teams that have been affected the most about this ineligibility wave. However, I want to get your opinion on the other side of the coin here. What team do you think is going to benefit the most after this ineligibility wave? What's that team do you feel like, after this wave of superstars has been gone, has a real good chance to continue to fight for the top of the standings?
Most people here would say Chilliwack. They didn't really lose anybody, but right now I would say St. Louis. I say that because Las Vegas, currently at the top of their division right now, lost their best player and most likely losing Chef. I think St. Louis will, just take that as they literally lost nobody, and they have skill on their own. They can progress and take that division. In my opinion, I think they have the skill for it.
Ain't argue about that. St. Louis, of course, as well. Just one of those teams that always seems to be around. Maybe not fighting for the top of the standings right now after a couple of hard games, but this is a lineup that you feel like that you can really rely on. I mean, Diamond Double G, of course, one of the big names. Of course, we got to mention Tino, your barber. I mean, 17 goals on the season already. St. Louis, definitely a team to watch out for, in my opinion. EdCat, I know that as well. I did forget something that's really important here, and I'm going to ask you about this real quick here. Tell me, oops, I stood up. Whoopsies. Just want to get over here to you. I want to talk about the Oakland Rams here. You were involved with a trade that also involved the Oakland Rams. Tell me more about that. What does that mean to somebody like you, somebody who's involved in a trade like that?
Okay, so basically that was a trade that was kind of premeditated. Dremmons needed a lot of help and he needed to find a player. So we kind of sat there for 2 hours and scouted the entire league to help him find a player. And I was able to help him out and get Carson AO, as well as trade for my friend Ende for like 2 minutes before he went in Elge. But I think that's a really good trade for Oakland that helps them out with their defense, because obviously they not the strongest team this season. But I think that trade's really gonna help them out. That's gonna add some scoring and some defense. And Carson AO has kind of been struggling, but he was on the Huskies, so I think with a good line mate now, he'll start seeing some goals go for him.
Definitely can't argue about that. Of course, you gotta take a lot of those Husky players with a little bit of a grain of salt. I mean, this season has been anything but good. In fact, it's been worse than disastrous. I mean, the Huskies right now, 0-9-1. I mean, you got to feel for some of those players. I feel like a lot of those guys work really hard and try to become really good players here, and they just were not given the best opportunity. And it's just, it could be rough out there. Ned, I want to throw it over here to you. I'm going to throw out a little bit of a different question here. I want to talk about the difference between the two newer expansion teams. Of course, for those who don't know, partway through the season here, the league did expand to 2 more teams due to just the wave of players that were interested in our product, which we want to thank you for. We love it when new players can get into this game. However, these 2 expansion teams, I'd argue, are on 2 sides of a coin right now. I mean, you got the Oakland Rams here, not flashy by any means here, but they're a team that really just tries to grit out points here. I mean, they're 3-3-2. I mean, that's far from a bad record. That's a pretty respectable record. And on the other side as well, you have the Barracudas, which they have struggled throughout the year as well. I mean, they're 1-4-2. What was the big difference between the Rams and the Barracudas? What was that? What was that? Was it a mentality thing? Was it an ownership thing? What was that thing that was setting these two teams apart? Because I feel like these are two teams that had the equal opportunity at the time at least, but they're on two very different sides of the coin here. Tell me what's going on with that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it all comes down to kind of that play style, that energy that kind of surrounds the team. Like you said, the Oakland Rams just really a gritty team. I mean, watching some of these games, and they really grit out these wins. It's a real fight to the end. I also would really like to point out Oakland was really not afraid to kind of get in there and get trades down. And even trading for superstars. I know a lot of teams are very hesitant to trade for superstars, obviously, because of that ineligibility that they're going to hit. But you know, trading Oakland Lambs, being able to trade for Ende and GamerGeek, two superstars who really propelled their team into the forefront and really gave these guys a shot at the playoffs. I think actually now, after the Huskies forfeit today, I believe they are qualified for playoffs. And you know, on the other side of the coin, the Palm Beach Barracudas just kind of getting off to really slow starts. But I mean, you know, they've gotten some upsets. They've taken some really good teams to overtime, and you know, it's been really fun to watch these guys, and it's making the bottom of the South Division, you know, really interesting. Obviously, Maine starting the year off 0-8, now having this expansion team to fight against to get into those playoffs. I think it's really just, I think it's a great addition for the league, and I think both teams have really shaken things up a lot.
Definitely, and I'll speak a little bit on this up before we start talking about this game. As somebody who has played on both teams here, I can definitely see that a little bit as well, but I cannot deny the fact that these two teams and the players here are just happy to be in this league right now. These are full of young guys who maybe don't have a lot of experience, but they're able to get out there and get some on-ice experience as well. It's just great to see. I also agree. I know there was a little bit of an outsider voice that said that maybe it wasn't a great idea to expand halfway or partway into the season. And from a league standpoint, you know, I can absolutely understand that, but I don't agree with that. It's been great to get more players into the game, get more players into the server, get them into teams, and see what we can do. And I'm kind of hoping that a system like this with a little bit more teams, maybe closer to 14 like we have right now, can go into the next season. However, right now we're going to stop talking about next season because right now we're going to talk about this game that's going to happen real quick here. The Chilliwack Chiefs and the Oakland Rams here. Optical, I'm going to throw it over to you real quick. I mean, of course, as well, the Chilliwack Chiefs, they feel on top right now. 7-1-1, 15 points, second in the league. I mean, you got to feel pretty good about themselves here, but I don't think you should be counting out the Oakland Rams at all, personally. This is a team that's been only getting better as the season has gone on here. And if you were in the Oakland Rams shoes right now, what do you got to do to stay competitive in this game right now against a team that is just on top right now?
Personally, I would maximize the defensive play. I would get on top of the puck, play dirty in the corners, and just really just try and keep it out of your zone. I would say keep it in the neutral ice or just get it out of the star players' hands like OzXD or Rick's deck. Just don't let them touch the puck. Get away from them and get your chances. P3 it from the middle and try and sneak one by. That's what my game plan would be as an Oakland Rams coach.
Slower game relying on defense. Defense does win championships at the end of the day here. Definitely starting about here. Ned, I'm going to actually toss it back over to you here real quick. I want to talk a little bit about this expected goaltending matchup here tonight. We'll probably be seeing Big Money Man for the Chilliwack Chiefs, and for the Oakland Rams, we'll probably be seeing either probably Pete Gamer YT. I mean, uh, we gotta talk about Big Money Man here real quick. Arguably the best goalie in the league right now. Almost a 900 save percentage, 8-2, two shutouts. And do you think that this goaltending matchup is gonna just be a one-sided affair, or do you think that somebody like Pete Gamer YT can kind of hold his own here against a Chilliwack team like this?
Yeah, I mean, as you said, you know, big money man stats, you're listing them off. All I can think is nothing short of a bit of a career season for big money man here. Obviously, you know, playing as some bench minutes in years past, but this season just absolutely breaking out into a superstar role. You know, leading what will probably be the best goaltender award, definitely a finalist for sure. You know, Pete Gamer YT now having to fill in some big shoes with Ende departing the team. I think unfortunately, I think it's going to be a bit of a one-sided matchup. I think the pairing of OzXD and Ristack are just going to absolutely tear apart Peak Gamer YT. His first game back in quite a while, and I think just Big Money Man's going to be lights out tonight.
I'll definitely see about that here. Ed Count, I'm gonna throw it over to you real quick. Give me a quick score prediction. What are we thinking here about this game?
I'm thinking a Peak Gamer and RDMT Legacy game. I'm gonna go 3-1 Oakland.
Dang, I
Ooh.
love that. Loving that. Otko, gonna pass it over to you here. What do you think?
I'm gonna say 4-1 Chilliwack.
Definitely can't argue about that. I mean, Big Money Man top of his league. Chilliwack just one of the better teams at the deadline. Ned, what do you think?
Give me 3-0 Chilliwack. Let me get Big Money Man with a shutout.
Dan, that's some confidence there. Well, thank you all for listening to this pregame report here. We're gonna go down to center ice real quick here to get started on this matchup, and we're gonna hand it over to our play-by-play commentator, which is me. So you guys are stuck with me again as we get started here real quick. RDMT and Derpy Tyler starting for the Oakland Rams. Gojo Style and Geo as I like to call him, starting here for Chilliwack. As we get underway here, RDMT carrying the puck here into Chilliwack territory. Geo battling for it in the corner with RDMT. RDMT tries to get a puck out front there, tries to get shot away, hit away by Geo Silver. Derpy Tyler throws a shot on net, easy save there for Big Money Man. Geo and RDMT will continue to battle in the corner here. Puck thrown back into the corner now. This corner is getting a lot of action here. Geo passes the puck up nice to Gojo Style. Tries to get around Derpy Tyler. He cannot. Puck in the opposite corner now in the Oakland zone. Pass thrown on the front. Just too far away for Geo to make a play out of it. Puck still in Oakland territory here. Derpy Tyler tries to throw a pass up the RDMT. He does get around Geo here. RDMT with a step around. But a great defensive play there by Geo to get back and just make a great defensive play. Puck thrown up to Gojo by Geo now. Gojo will take the puck into the corner here, battling with Derpy Tyler. Derpy Tyler throws a pass outside of the zone. Geo throws the puck back in here as we'll get a quick line change here. RDMT collects it now. Charlie Merck on the ice now for the Chiefs now. Awkward line change there for the Rams as both of them come off here. Carson AO and Turkey Java on the ice now for the Rams. Puck collected by Charlie. Passed around in front. Hit away by the stick of Peak Gamer YT. Turkey Java battling with Niner. Puck bring up along the boards, along the penalty boxes. Kentucky Java cannot get the puck around Charlie. Charlie brings the puck back into long shot. Hits the post there, a little bit too far on the right side there. Pass thrown up to Turkey Java by Carson AO out of the zone. Turkey Java still with control. Puck hit back into the zone by Charlie Merck. Puck deep into Oakland territory. Thrown out back near the blue line. Carson AO throws the pass out back to the blue lines. We got back and forth here a little bit between Carson AO and Charlie Merck. Puck sits there for a little bit. Carson AO able to hit the puck back out into neutralizer. Charlie Merck gets a pass on front there. Wide open net there for a Niner. The puck cannot get into the net.
My goodness.
No puck there. A penalty call on Chilliwack. What a sequence there. I thought that puck was about to go straight into the net.
My goodness, I couldn't agree with you more, Felix. I mean, the setup by Charlie Merck there, an absolute incredible pass, and then just the Chilliwack offender just coming in and accidentally hitting the goalkeeper. I mean, what a save by Peak Gamer YT to keep that thing out of the net. I have no idea how that did not go in. And now Oakland getting the advantage on the other end now. Derpy Tyler and RDMT out there with the power play as a Niner is going to serve the tripping. I mean, that is incredible goaltending. I mean, you got to give Peak Gamer the flowers there. That was incredible.
Can't argue that. They don't ask you how. They ask you if you can, and he definitely did. Oakland here on the power play, trying to draw the first goal of this game. 909er, like we mentioned before, serving a tripping penalty. RDMT and Derpy Tyler on the power play here for Oakland, as Gio Civio will continue to serve this penalty kill here. See if he can get a good penalty kill here. Puck in control of Gio, gets the puck down along the ice. Great defensive playing here from Gio, as the Rams are not really able to draw much offense at all. Penalty expires now. Almost a nothing level power play there for Oakland. RDMT, though, with a great pullback, can't get the shot away as Gio continues a great defensive performance here so far in this first period. Puck thrown back out of the zone here into neutral ice, collected by Derpy Tyler. He throws it back into Chilliwack territory. RDMT now with it, along the boards here. Has to get the pass up front. Cannot get the puck by Gio Civio. Puck thrown back out front, hit away back into neutral ice there by Pete Gamer. Shots 3-1 here in favor of Chilliwack with just under 2 minutes left to play here. Gojo style. Brings it into the corner. RDMT battling with it as the Oakland Rams will make a line change. The Turkey Java jumping on the ice now. RDMT continues to battle with Gojo behind the net here. Puck thrown back out in front of the goaltender, but the puck's back into the opposite corner. Carson Ale will jump on the ice now for Oakland as the Rams get a line change. Gojo battling with Carson here behind the net in the left corner. Nobody can get the puck out. Great pass out in front to Charlie Merck, but Charlie Merck misses it. Big whiff opportunity. Big whiff just in general there. Puck them back out in front. Now a whiff by the Turkey Java. A little bit of miscommunication there as Charlie Merck will get the puck back himself into the zone here. Neither player is really wanting to throw a shot out front here. Shot by Charlie Merck near the blue line. Blocked by the Turkey Java. Carson Hill collecting it against 909er. 909 will continue to break out along the player benches here. Great pullback there from the Turkey Java. He'll get a step away. Can we get a shot on net? Good shot. Good save from Big Money Man. A great opportunity there for Oakland and a better save there by Big Money Man. Hasn't been contested a lot. Been great so far. 909 tries to get around the Turkey Java, but he just gets back enough to prevent a breakaway. 909 continues to battle with the Turkey Java here. Back in the right corner here in the Oakland territory. Defenders will swap places now. Bad line change there for Oakland as they're left out in front. Great ping away there, excuse me, from, I believe that was the Turkey Tyler. RDMT now with control of it. Puck hit away again by 909er. This Chilliwack team just suffocating this Oakland Rams defense here. Puck back into the zone there. Gio continues to battle with RDMT. Neither player can really get the puck out. Puck thrown back out near the faceoff dot there in central ice. As the period will wind down to the end, the Turpentine will take a hold of it there. As we'll end the first period, scoreless here. Shots 3-2 in favor of Chilliwack. We'll head back to the desk here at the intermission report.
Wow, what a period that was. I mean, this is what we talked about before this game. This Oakland team is gritty, and what we saw just then in that first period was some grit hockey. I mean, that save by Derpy Tyler to kind of keep this game even at 0-0. I mean, where do we even begin? What a period.
Cannot argue about that. Welcome to the first intermission report here. Blockey Sports Network sponsored by nobody. That's right, nobody. Optical, I'm going to start over here with you to start this report here. It seems like Chilliwack has just been suffocating this Oakland offense here with this defense. Tell me a little bit about it. Just how impressed you are by this Chilliwack defense so far.
Well, I mean, every time there's an offensive chance, Chilliwack is just P3ing out of the zone. It's like it's really impossible for this Oakland team to get any offense going. It's you can see them struggling, and it's definitely hard for RDMT to get any shots off net. P3s, yeah, you can see it's really difficult.
Definitely great defense there. Hey, Kat, I'm going to throw it over to you here real quick. It seems like the offense there, especially for Chilliwack in my regard, was very lacking with what we've expected and seen from the Chilliwack team here during the season here. What do they have to change, and what do they need to do to get a goal on the board here in the second period? You're muted, buddy. You're muted.
He's muted.
You're muted, buddy. On Discord.
Whoops.
There you go. There you go.
I think Charlie Merck needs to keep throwing those slot passes. We've seen a couple times where he throws it across, and Pete Gamer's a little slow to get over to them. So I think if he calms that, someone's going down the middle in the slot. I think it's an easy goal for them.
Cross ice, name of the game here. We'll see if Chilliwack can follow that here. Head back down to the middle ice here as we get started here. RDMT Derby Tyler starting out for Oakland once again. Gojo and Gio starting for Chilliwack. No changes here as the opening puck drop here will commence in 3 seconds here. So for a good second period, and we're off. Face-off won by Gojo. One back. Great pass to Gojo again from Gio, and a good save from Pete Gamer. Finding some offense here early. Gojo now battling with it behind the net with Derpy Tyler. As he'll get the pass up front himself, and he just collects his own rebound. Gojo with an amazing deke around both defenders and Pete Gamer finds the offense here early in the second period. It is 1-0 in favor of Chilliwack. And now we have ourselves a game here, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, yeah, you can't just let that happen. If you're the Oakland Rams defender, I mean, just leaving Gojo all that space to operate down below the goal line right there. I mean, and peak gamer, I mean, you got to get there. I mean, he looked like he was frozen in place. Maybe his skates got stuck to the ice there, but that was sad. That should have been a save any day. And this Oakland team needs to wake up a little bit, start playing that hockey they played in the first period.
Can't argue about that. We'll see here if Oakland can respond now. RDMT battling with Geo now. Geo collects the puck here behind his own net. Puck hit away by RDMT, though, as RDMT decides to pressure up a little bit harder. Loving that. RDMT with a great pullback shot. Good save from Big Money Man. RDMT again tries to get a shot out front, blocked by Geo. As Geo will continue to bring it down the ice here with Gojo. Youppi Tyler now battling for it in the corner here against, and what an amazing pullback deke from Gojo. I mean, you can talk about the Rams defense being a little bit lackadaisical there, but my goodness gracious, Gojo with just an amazing pullback. He'll find his second second goal of the game here, and Chilliwack leads in the second period early, 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, that's just an incredible move. I mean, as a defender myself, those are some of the hardest moves to guard right there. And I mean, he just had the defenders and the netminder just completely lost. I believe Gio getting tacked the assist there. That was an incredible offensive setup by the Chilliwack offense right there.
Can't argue with that. Gio will find his 6th assist here of the season in just his 3rd game. And Gojo will collect the 9th goal of the season for them. Gojo is, I believe, RSK Tack, just with a name change here, but we'll see here. I believe that is the case here, but we'll continue here. Gojo battling with RDMT now in the corner. Along the boards here, bringing it down the ice here into the Oakland zone here. Youppi Tyler collects it, gives himself a little bit of time and space here. Or he'll just continue to hit the puck in the corner. They're still fighting for it. All right, there we go. Puck is brought out front near neutral ice now. The Rams will make a line change here. Carson Ao jumps on the ice now. Puck collected by Charlie Merck. Charlie throws a pass over to 9R9er. Talk about those cross-ice passes before in the intermission. See if they can make a difference here. Great defensive play there from Carson Ao now. He can't collect the puck after that as Charlie Merck continues his great defensive performance here so far. Battling with the Turkey Java now. Throws the puck near on front of the ice. 909er racing for the puck here against Carson Ao. He'll win that race there as he tries to pass out in front. Gets a shot there. Good save from Pete Gamer, but the rebound is unable to be collected by the Turkey Java. And 909er will get his 1st goal of the game here. 3rd of the season. 7th point of the season. And I'm just starting to feel like this Oakland defense has been asleep at the wheel now ever since the period started.
I mean, yeah, that was a little ridiculous by I believe that was Turkey Java in front of the net. I mean, that shouldn't have been a rebound in the first place. Turkey Java whiffed on that puck probably about 5 times before Niner came up and scored that goal on them. I mean, this Oakland team needs to wake up here, or else this game is gonna become way out of their control very fast.
Definitely, they need a mental reset, and they need to do it right now. Face-off won by Carson Ao. Puck collected, though, by Charlie Merck. Charlie Merck throws a pass on front to 909er. Great hit, great pang into the zone there, but he can't get a shot up away. Charlie Merck throws the puck back into the territory here. 909er collects it in the back right corner. Excuse me, not back left corner. Pass on front to Charlie Merck. Great shot there. Good save from Pete Gamer. After a rough start to this period here, that is a great save. More of those, please, if possible. Carson Ao will bring the puck along into Chiefs territory, doing it himself here, doing a pretty good job here. Gets it into the corner. There's a shot on front, squirts across the crease there, but it's hit away by Gio. Carson Ao now gets the puck back into his own corner for Oakland. Throws the pass on front near neutralized. Puck collected by Gio. Pass thrown back to Carson Ao. Puck sitting around neutralized. Gio hits the puck back into the Oakland zone here. Just over 2 minutes remaining here in the second period. Shots 9-3 in favor of Chilliwack. The Oakland Rams cannot even find a shot on net right now as this period has gone from bad to worse here early. Gojo continues to battle with Carson Ao behind the corner now. Still continuing to battle for the behind the net. Youppi Tyler decides to come in and try to give him some help here. Puck throws back into neutral ice here, but thrown back into the Oakland zone there by Gio, who tries to collect his own pass there. Battling in the corner with Youppi Tyler now. Derby Tyler takes the puck along the boards here, hits it back into neutral ice now. Puck hit away by Gojo though, as he'll try to take it back into the Ram zone. He does. Derby Tyler tries to bring it back along the corner here, get it back neutral ice. He can't. Great pullback though by Gojo, but he can't get it around Derby Tyler. RDMT throws a pass on front there to himself there. Gets it past Gio, but Gio is able to recover. Gio now tries to pass out to Gojo. Hits Derby Tyler, but the puck is collected by Gojo into the zone here as Derby Tyler will continue to battle for it in the corner with Gojo again. These two have been in these corner battles here a lot. Just in the second period alone here. 909 are jumping on the ice here for Chilliwack. Charlie Merck does a pass out into neutral ice. Puck collected by RDMT. Great ping though by 909er. RDMT brings it himself into the zone. He does, but the puck is hit back into neutral ice by 909er. Missed opportunity there for Derby Tyler as the puck sits there for a little bit. RDMT able to collect it though, throwing it back into the Chilliwack zone here. Battling in the corner with Charlie Merck. Trying to get a pass out front. He cannot. Puck hit back into neutral ice there by Charlie Merck. Derby Tyler now collects it for Oakland. Will pull back into his own zone for a little bit. Great pass to RDMT around 909er. Throw the shot out in front. Gets past Big Money Man, but hits the post there. Good play there from both players, but unable to find the back net here. Just under 30 seconds remaining here. Puck hit back into the zone by RDMT, collected by Charlie Merck. RDMT battling for it in the corner now. Nizurki Java. Collect the puck back into neutral ice. Puck hit away by 909er. RDMT tries to collect the puck himself here. Brings back to the zone. He does. No time remaining here in the second period here. As we'll hit the second period here. Score 3-0 in favor of Chilliwack. Shots 9-3 in favor of Chilliwack. As we'll head back to the desk here with their intermission report.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very much one-sided period. I believe Oakland not even getting a single shot on net during that entire period there. I mean, maybe notching just one, but what a period from the Chilliwack offense. They woke up, they came out swinging, and really showing why they are second in the league right now and why they look like one of the best teams post this trade deadline day. Yeah, Felix, any notes?
Just that Chilliwack team came alive here in that second period. I feel controlled a lot of the momentum. Optical, I'm going to throw it over here to you. What changed in that second period here for Chilliwack? I mean, it was a pretty mundane first period there. Maybe a little bit less offense from Chilliwack to be expected. But then that second period was blown wide open there early. What happened?
My bad, I was muted. I don't really have to say anything. It was done with Chilliwack. I gotta say it was really Oakland doing the mistakes there. It was Oakland wasn't hitting the puck away from them. They weren't applying pressure. They were just really letting Rick Stack do whatever he wanted to do or let the rebound happen. You know, that first goal was, I gotta say it was a bit on a Pete Gamer YT's. He should have hit that puck. He should have gloved it. But you know, I think Oakland just failed to do defense and offense together. They need to get it back together and start applying pressure on the puck and getting it into the zone and applying pressure onto the net.
Definitely. Ed, I'll throw it over to you here real quick. Do you think that Chilliwack is going to keep up this sustained offensive pressure here going into this third period?
Honestly, yes, I do. I think Oakland, they are just not on the same page. Like I've seen a couple times where Derby Tyler's given up free ice and free space just to give it to RDMT. So I think if Chilliwack keeps doing what they're doing, this is gonna be an easy win for them.
Ball in the court of the Chiefs here, who dominated that second period. We'll head back down to center ice here for our third period. Same starters here for both sides. RDMT, Derby Tyler for Oakland, Gojo and Gio for the Chiefs here. Puck won by Gojo, though, gets the pass up to Gio. Puck in control of RDMT. RDMT with a quick shot on front. That's a good save from Big Money Man. See if Oakland can find an answer here to that second period struggle. Puck on the stick of Gojo. Gets it around RDMT with a great pullback. Another set of great pullbacks. Tries to get it around Derby Tyler, but he cannot. Good defense there. Pass thrown back to Gojo by Gio. Gojo gets around Gio, or Derby Tyler, excuse me. A lot of things happening here. Good save from Pete Gamer. Puck collected by Gojo. RDMT tries to steal the puck away as they continue to battle for it in the corner here. RDMT throws it behind the net here. Tries to get the pass out front, out of the zone. He does. Puck sits back in the back left corner of the Oakland zone. Gojo will battle for it in the corner here with RDMT. Neither of them can really seem to get to get the puck out front. Gojo with a great set of pullbacks. That's a good block from Derpy Tyler there, with Gojo just continuing to control the offense here. Derpy now can't get it around Gojo though. Gojo still in control with it. Good shot out front, just wide of the net there. Derpy Tyler now battling for it in the corner here with Gojo. Charlie Merck standing near the point here. See if Gojo can get a pass out front. Actually, they will not, as Gojo will make a line change here. Derpy Tyler throws a pass out front to Carson AO here. But 909 is able to get on the ice. Great takeaway from Charlie Merck. And that is a fantastic takeaway from Charlie Merck. The Turkey Java just late of getting onto the ice here. That is a horrible line change. 4-0 here in favor of Chilliwack. And it has just gone from bad to worse for the Rams.
Yeah, this game is just quickly getting out of hand here. Obviously, Oakland Rams need to step up on defense, doing the opposite, actually now making sloppy mistakes. The line change by Turkey Java just being a terrible mistake. Charlie Merck able to just take that away, right neutralize, and get that shot in on net. I mean, good way to take advantage of the sloppy line change by Charlie Merck. But I mean, if you're this Oakland team, I mean, you got to look at it and be like, what can we do better? Because that was horrible.
Seems like it's going to be a back to the drawing board night here for Oakland, but there's still over 3 minutes here. See if anything changes. Turkey Java bringing it into the zone himself there. Pretty nicely, honestly. Puck thrown back. Good pullback by Turkey Java. Can't get around 909er though. Puck hit back away by Carson AO. Puck now in control of the Turkey Java for Oakland. Back in his own zone. There's a pass out front to Carson AO. Carson AO tries to get a shot up front. Charlie Merck is there with a great pass to 909er. That's a good shot there. Hits the post, and that is an easy post abuse there for 909er, who continues to have a great night here. Find a second goal of the game. 4th on the season. Good play there from Charlie Merck himself. I mean, Oakland can't seem to get anything going right here. They're giving up a lot of that center ice, I feel, and that's causing this deficit.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Chilliwack just winning this neutral ice battle like crazy. It's kind of insane. 909er with the beautiful post abuse there to kind of just get it right past Pete Gamer YT. I mean, Pete Gamer YT, once again, having the issue of just being really sluggish looking in net. Playing, even despite playing really deep in net here, I mean, 909er with the beautiful post abuse gets it right around. Charlie Merck docking the assists. I mean, that was beautiful offense.
That is correct, actually. I did not notice that. Thank you for that.
RDMT well.
Yeah, 909er facing against the Oakland Rams, his former team, and RDMT playing against his former team here in the Chilliwack Chiefs. But 909er will continue to bring the puck up the ice there. Good save from Big Money Man. Thank you, Producer Geek, for that report. I totally didn't see that. Didn't even notice that. Thank you, my friend. Puck controlled here in neutral ice, though, by 909er. Puck thrown back into the Chilliwack zone here. 909er will reset for this Chilliwack team. Gets the pass around to Turkey Java with a great play there for Gio. RDMT, though, is there to stop any potential play here. RDMT will bring it up along the boards here. Puck controlled, though, and hit back into the zone by Gio. He's having himself a great defensive night here. RDMT, though, with a step around Gio. Tries to get it into the Chiefs zone. He can, but Gojo is there. Prevent another scoring chance here. It is just a suffocation level of defense here by this Chilliwack team against these Rams. 909, or excuse me, that's Gojo with control of it now. Back in neutral ice now. RDMT, though, with now control of it for Oakland. Bringing it into the Chiefs zone. Great set of pullbacks there. It's hit away, though, by Gojo. Puck thrown back into the zone here by Derpy Tyler. Gio with a clearing attempt there for Gojo, but RDMT seems to get there in time. That's a great pullback, though, by RDMT. He'll bring it into the zone here as we hear the crowd here.
Ooh, penalty.
Just running on this Rams team, and that is a penalty there for the Chiefs. I mean, you hear it here in this building right now. They are loving it here in Chilliwack.
I mean, yeah, that's a good call by the ref there. Kind of just really big interference there on the puck. I mean, Chilliwack, you can kind of afford a penalty at this point in the game. Never you want to be giving it up, but I mean, with how this Oakland offense has looked all night, just 4 shots recorded in 3 periods so far. I mean, you almost wonder if it's even going to matter at the end of the day. So now we're gonna.
We'll get a timeout here for Oakland. It looks like We
Yeah, I
will.
mean, during this timeout, let's just talk about it. That Niner and RDMT. Looking into this a little more, it's actually RDMT that was traded for Niner. The two trades being intertwined within themselves. RDMT, a big part of that Chilliwack team, wondering if this would be a good trade, and honestly, tonight it's looking like that was one of the best trades that Chilliwack could have made. Niner recording 2 goals on just, I believe, 2 goals on just 69 touches, while RDMT fails to produce here tonight with a minute and 25 remaining.
Big name there in that trade was RDMT, but 909 are showing that, you know what, that trade shouldn't be labeled the RDMT trade. It's now going to be labeled as the 909 trade, as he has had himself a great performance here for this Chilliwack team. Faceoff will come into the right of Chilliwack zone here. See if Oakland can score a goal here on this power play. Derby Tyler and RDMT on the ice on this power play. Geo with sole control here to prevent this power play opportunity for Chilliwack now. Puck hit back by Geo though, as Oakland cannot even get into the zone here. It looks like puck collected by Derby Tyler now. He'll try to bring it up himself. Gets a pass up front of the RDMT. Puck hit away again by Geo. Comes have himself a great defensive performance here. Definitely a player to look out for heading into the playoffs here if he can continue this up here. RDMT tries to pass up front to Derby Tyler. He just misses it. Gio's able to hit that puck away from Derby Tyler, who couldn't get the shot away. And that is another bad Oakland power play. Gojo can't get the shot in front of it, though, as they both whiff it a few times there. Gojo battling with RDMT. That is a great pullback move and a good save by P Gamer, who, despite giving up 5 goals here, has really been the only reason why it's not 10-0 here for this Rams team. I feel for him personally. Geo now with control of it. Throws the pass back into the Oakland zone here. Gojo battling with Derby Tyler. 15 seconds to go here in this game. Derby Tyler battling for it. Still with Gojo. Neither player can get the puck out front. Great pullback by Gojo. Puck hit away by Derby Tyler to prevent a goal. 5 seconds remaining here, as we'll get a quick shot out front by RDMT. And he'll find himself a goal with just over a second remaining, ruining the shutout of Big Money Man. RDMT showing that he can provide some offense here, and as the chat was pointing itself out, it was meant to be. It was in the script.
No. Moneyman, what are we doing? It looks like Moneyman just fell asleep there, thinking the game was over a little too soon. And that is just a terrible give up. This should have been a shutout any other night with just 1.3 seconds remaining. I mean, after his defense has done him so well all night, Sivo, just a big shout out to him. Give him his flowers. An incredible defensive player, but that was a horrible give up by Big Money Man.
Well, fine, though. I don't think he'll be too mad about it, though, as the Chiefs will take this one 5-1 here on the Oakland Rams. The Chiefs will move up to 8-1-1, 17 total points, still comfortably sit in second place of the standings, 1 point behind the Minnesota Mallards here. And Oakland, after a good string of games here, loses one pretty badly, but they're still set pretty comfortably in a playoff spot due to the just rough play of the Huskies here. Folks, don't go away here real quick. We got one more game here on the docket. We'll go to a quick break here, as we will have the Palm Beach Barracudas facing the Las Vegas Lions. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, Blockey Sports Network. We are back with the last game on the docket tonight. Tonight we have the Palm Bay Barracuda versus the Las Vegas Lions. Getting it started off here, Optical, I'm going to pass it over to you. How do we think this Las Vegas Lions team is going to look tonight following the ineligibility of their lead star, Vizzo?
To be honest, the digression is gonna be like super hard not to notice, but I still think they're gonna take this game away from PBB. You have players like JPL Mayo and Dragon Ball Z who are both really good skaters and can put the puck in the back of the net. Um, I think they can take this game. To be honest, you know, they have a lot of skill on this team other than Chef Boyardee and Vizzo, so I think they have
Yeah.
what it takes.
Definitely can't disagree. Chef Boyardee, I do notice looking here, I do notice that Chef Boyardee at the moment currently not present for tonight's game. I'm gonna pass it over to you, Eggcat. If you're Palm Bay, looking at the lineup for tonight and seeing Las Vegas missing some of their key players, what do you do as if you were the coach of Palm Bay? What would you say to your players to get these guys ready to go, to try and take these guys to war and hopefully come out with a win tonight?
I think cross-ice passing, that's honestly the name of the game. I think a lot of teams don't use it, and it's a very useful thing. You can move the puck quick. Um, they should. I don't even see a goalie here for LVL. I'm sure they'll get that squared away, but I'd assume it would be a new goalie, so I'd say just shoot the puck. Any shot is a good shot in my opinion, and I think enough shots, enough puck movement, they can win this game.
Yeah, definitely agree with you there. Palm Bay definitely just needing to kind of get the offense going here tonight. I think if they can really grab advantage of this game really early, I think this game could be put away really quick. Chef Boyardee now present on the rink, so the big question tonight is who do you guys think is who are your notable players for the game tonight? Optical, we're gonna start with you. Who would you expect to see a big game out of?
No.
Oh, Commissioner Zulus banning himself. We're currently, I think, figuring out what the situation with that is. But yeah, Optical, back to you. big game. Who do you expect it from tonight?
I really expect a big game from Chef and JPL Mayo. I think they're gonna be lining together, and just the potential I've seen from JPL Mayo is great. He has a hat trick this season, I'm pretty sure. I know he can put it in the back of the net, and I think that line itself will help lead LVL to victory tonight.
Yeah, of course. Eggcat, we're gonna go over to you for score prediction. What do we think?
I'm gonna say a legacy game from Pyra, and I'm gonna go 2-1 Palm Beach.
I like that. I'm also gonna take Palm Bay 2-1 tonight. I think they can get it done. What about you, Optical?
I have 3-0 Las Vegas.
Oof. All right. As we go down to the rink, I will be your commentator tonight, with I Am Optical being your color commentator. Looking like a good game ahead of us. Noticing that Las Vegas does not have a goalie in net currently. The situation with that currently developing as the faceoff is about to drop, and the faceoff is canceled. As we were
You're gonna have to
waiting,
restart the game.
we were waiting for Dragon Ball Z to get teamed. Dragon Ball Z down in net. The lines for tonight, starting from left to right, Palm Bay, we have Pyrocyrus in net with Depth 6 at the defensive and Wordy at the forward. For Las Vegas, we have Chef Boyardee at the forward, Emo at the defensive, and Dragon Ball Z in net tonight as we are looking to get this game underway. Chef Boyardee winning the face-off back, taking it off to the side of the rink, looking for the pass, but whiffing on the puck, taking it up himself instead. Takes a shot on net, and it is in almost, and it is a score! Chef Boyardee getting the game going early with a defensive give-up by Palm Bay.
Unfortunate. That is unfortunate for Palm Bay. They need to be there for their goalie there. Wow. That's just an unlucky shot on net, perfectly placed.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Chef Boyardee just taking the very far and wide shot. Pyrocyrus hanging his head in net here. I mean, if you're Palm Bay, you got to be checking up on your goalie here. I mean, he's looking.
It's Palm Beach, not Palm Bay. I can't stand it anymore.
Oh, Palm Beach. Palm Beach, my apologies. Palm Beach Barracudas. I mean, Palm Beach just letting in a goal super early, only 11 seconds into this game. One shot, one goal, and we're looking to face it off again. Chef Boyardee winning the faceoff once again, taking it back off to the side like he has done past. This time, looking for the pass, taking it up himself instead, right up center ice, and is blocked by Depth 6. Dep6 now taking the puck up. Both Las Vegas defenders crashing on the puck, but missing. Dep6 still with possession, taking it into the offensive zone. In the corner now, trying to make a move. Chef Boyardee taking it away, taking it into the corner. Chef Boyardee taking it up himself. Wordy pinching down on him, getting the puck, taking a shot on net, saved by Dragon Ball Z. Chef Boyardee taking the puck in the corner. Pulling around with it, passing it up, taking it up himself. And it is pinged away by Wordy. Now Emo on the puck. Now Wordy taking it into his own zone. Emo trying to get that out. Wordy taking it up, looking for the pass maybe. As he takes a shot on net, saved by Dragon Ball Z once again. Wordy taking it into the corner, fighting with, ooh, pass out to the slot, but it just is deflected away by Emo. Wordy now with it behind the net, looking again towards the slot, deciding not to. Taking it once again right back around, shooting out in front. It is whiffed on by Dep6 as we have a delayed penalty here on Las Vegas. As they both go for a line change. Oh my goodness, Dragon Ball Z having to step away far as Dragon Ball Z grabs the puck. My goodness, that was
Wow.
almost terrible.
What a chance! What a chance for Palm Beach. What a chance! What a chance! They almost had that there. Bad change by LVL right there. That could have been really bad.
Yes, definitely as JP Lamau now serving the penalty for tripping. We have I Am Silent and Exu, both two players who haven't seen ice time tonight, out there taking the face-off. It's a face-off violation by by Silent. Face-off violation by Silent. Exu now stepping into the circle to take the face-off. Silent in the slot as Avoids now playing on the puck, wins it away, taking it up. I Am Silent pinging that away. I Am Silent just acquired by Palm Beach in a trade today. Exu as well, I believe. Exu taking it up, getting it past the defender and missing the shot. As Avoids now gets a chance down the other way, short-handed, and Avoids is going to score the short-handed goal with 11 seconds left on the power play for Palm Beach.
Bro,
Wow.
Pyro's
Wow.
never played this bad in his life.
What a shot! Wow. I mean, as a PBB player right there, you just got to be there for your goalie. You got to get on top of that. 2 of those shots have been P3s from center ice. You need to be on top of that. As if I was PBB's coach here, I'd tell them to be on top of the puck at all means, especially on the power play.
Yeah, I mean, definitely looks like Pyro having some trouble kind of getting settled into the net here. Avoid's just able to kind of walk it through the defenders of Silent and Exu. I mean, that was rough. That was a bad give up. As they're going to take the face off. Exu Avoids jumping over it. I Am Silent winning it back. Exu passing it forward. Avoids now with the puck, taking it once again as Exu tries to get a shot on net. Has it in the offensive corner now. Stopping and playing the puck for a second there for some reason as the power play ends and Avoid shoots it up for JP Lamau. JP Lamau receiving the pass, trying to curve it around the defender into the net. JP Lamau with the goal, and it is 3-0 Las Vegas. Optical, any words? I guess our color commentary is muted right now, or just away, but that was an incredible goal by JP Lamau. Incredible play all around. The power play ending, Avoids able to get that pass right up to JP Lamau, who's coming out of the box. JP Lamau able to just take that puck up, curve it around the defender, and shoot it right into the far side of the net. I mean, that was just an incredible goal, incredible offensive motion by Las Vegas there. I mean, Palm Beach looking a little lost here in a game that, quite frankly, should be a little closer in my opinion, as the faceoff is going to come down again. I Am Silent winning the faceoff up, whiffing on the puck in the offensive zone, and it's another delayed penalty, this time on Palm Beach, as Dragon Ball Z comes out of the net, passing it up, trying to play as almost a skater, as Palm Beach is now going to ice the puck here and take the penalty. As we wait, and it is a tripping penalty on I Am Silent. DBGXO, your ref for tonight, assessing that call. Face-off now canceled as Palm Beach is now going to call a timeout. I mean, a timeout this early in the game, that is a bad sign, if you ask me. I mean, Palm Beach maybe strategic, trying to slow down Las Vegas here, who's looking really hot. Having 3 goals already in just over half a period played. Wordy out there on ice, waiting for the timeout to end so that they can kill off this power play. Chef Boyardee and JP Lamau, the line stack out there for the power play. Power play unit 1 following this ineligibility wave.
Not looking good for PBB right now.
No, definitely not. As Chef Birdie wins it back, JP Lamau just whiffing on the initial puck hit. The goalie hitting it back out. Chef Boyadi in the corner with the puck, same as Wordy. Wordy winning it up. Now some open ice here to dribble it up here. As Wordy sticking with it, maybe overcommitting a little bit too much. He's got to remember that he's got 2 players to defend here. As there's an open passing lane to Chef Boyadi, the pass just short. Wordy missing. JP Lamau able to take it into his own zone, looking for the slot pass out maybe. Gets it as Wordy pings it away, possibly preventing a goal there and kills off the power play. Now I Am Silent coming out of the box. I Am Silent taking it up, challenging Chef Boyadi in the offensive end. Chef Boyadi hitting it out in front of the net. If Wordy was there, that could have been really bad. Wordy now in the corner with Emo. Emo hitting it up out of the zone. I Am Silent now taking the puck, challenging Boyadi. Boyadi taking it up, getting it past. Takes a shot on net and it is saved by Felix Foxtrot. I didn't even realize Palm Beach has pulled goalies. Felix Foxtrot now in net tonight, as both Las Vegas defenders, or Las Vegas players, will take it into their own zone. Giving the pass up to Chef Boyadi is Emo. Chef Boyadi losing it pretty quickly. I Am Silent taking the puck, with I Am Silent with a chance there as he punches Chef Boyadi and the puck gets hit away. A great chance there as a very close shot by Wordy there. Wordy taking the shot from the far side out. Just not enough power to get behind there to really have a chance. Wordy trying to win it away. Emo getting it right past. Emo with some open ice here. Looking for the shot, but Wordy gets back in time to stop that. Wordy now in his own zone with the puck behind the net. Just looking for some chances as he passes it up to depth 6. JP Lamau winning it right away from depth 6, and JP Lamau is going to shoot it in and post a piece, and that is another goal for the Las Vegas Lions. JP
Another
Lamau, his
play.
second for the night.
Another goal starting from the middle zone. They really got to get on
Yeah,
top of that right there. All their chances are generated from the neutral zone. Really got to
I
get on
mean, I
top of that.
couldn't agree more. Palm Beach has really struggled in the neutral zone play here tonight. Chef Boy D giving a little chirp to the other team here. As JP Lamau clocks his second goal of the night. Now 2 players on Las Vegas to have 2 points on the night. Yeah, I mean, really, this is looking like a game that's gonna get out of hand really quick if Palm Beach doesn't do anything. As we go to the face-off, JP Lamau winning it forward, taking it into the corner of the offensive zone. Depth 6 there, challenging him. Depth 6 winning it up. JP Lamau able to win it back pretty quickly. Pulling it back, shooting it through the defender. As Exu gets there for the defense, almost another goal give up there. As Avoids gets the puck, trying to shoot it on net. Once again, taken away by Exu. JP Lamau once again wins it past the defenders. The defenders doing a good job this time to get it away. As Avoids gets a good crouch, now has a bit of open ice, trying to take the shot, but whiffs on the puck. As Depth 6 hits it away, JP Lamau now taking it, getting it past the defender once again. He's got his teammate on the cross as he takes a shot and a 5-hole and a goal. His hat trick for the night, JP Lamau with 3 goals on the night. Wow, just
Hey,
the first period alone, and we already have a hat trick.
what did I say? I said JP LMAO. I said he was gonna come out here and he's gonna do some good stuff. I guess maybe they're not as screwed as everyone thinks without Vizzo. I mean, showing some talent here.
Yes, obviously the Vizzo ineligibility not affecting this Las Vegas team nearly as much as anyone thought. JP Lamau able to step up big time for this team, getting a hat trick in the first period alone. I mean, what do you do if you are Palm Beach at this point? You just keep losing these neutral battles. You've already used your timeout. I mean, this game is going to get out of hand really quick, and we may even see a shortened game here tonight. As we go to the face-off,
Possibly.
Avoids winning it back for his Penguina, his teammate. Missing it. Depth 6 trying to take it up, but Avoids hits it away. Avoids now taking it up into the zone, taking a shot on net. Saved by the post, it looks like, as Depth 6 takes it up away. Avoids winning it back down in. Avoids able to get it, trying to take a shot on net, but it's hit away by Depth 6 again. Avoids now just taking the puck back up the ice as that is the period, and we head back to the desk. Well,
Did they not realize he
a
can't?
scoring onslaught from the Las Vegas Lions here in the first period. The shots 5-6 in favor of Las Vegas. 5 of those shots going into the net, only one of them being saved by the goaltender. Optical, if you are Palm Beach here, what are you saying to your players to get these guys back in this game?
Really, it's the neutral zone pressure is what's losing Palm Beach this game. As you can see, it's 5-6 in shots. it's not like the offensive zone pressure is just like terrible. They're tied in shots, well, almost tied in shots. It's just Las Vegas is taking their chances and they're doing it well, like post abuse, or they're just shooting it. Like it's the neutral zone pressure that's killing Palm Beach. Just get on top of that puck, get it away from their players.
Definitely.
Don't let them take control.
Definitely. Yeah, and on the other end, EggCat, if you're Las Vegas here, what are you telling your players in between this period to kind of keep this offensive game going and make this a blowout more than it already is?
Just don't change. Honestly, don't really need to change anything. Just do the same thing. Honestly, just throw pucks at the net. This isn't supposed to be like mean or anything, but I think Palm Beach would be better off with an AI goalie in net right now. Um,
Hmm.
just keep throwing pucks on net.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this Las Vegas team looking quite indomitable here tonight. Definitely wouldn't want to change anything if I was the coach as well. Palm Beach just really struggling in that neutral zone. I mean, this game is looking rough. Let's just say that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, what more can you do as a Palm Beach team other than, just play better? I mean, I don't think there's much they can do as we are looking to get started here with the second period as we head back down to the ice. As we get started with the second period, Chef Boyardee and Emo with Dragon Ball Z in net for the Las Vegas. As we have Wordy in B mode 6 or depth 6 out on ice with Felix Foxtrot still here in the net as we're getting ready to take the face off. As Wordy wins the face off forward, getting it into the offensive zone, Dragon Ball Z coming out to hit it away. Wordy now trying to win it back as Emo takes it up the ice. Emo whiffing on the puck there. Wordy able to get it going down the other way offensively as he takes a shot and it is saved by Dragon Ball Z. Chef Boyardee now in his own zone trying to win that puck away, trying to get it up out of the zone. Chef Boyardee with the puck, passing it forward. Emo just offsides. Ever so slightly. Depth 6 with a shot blocked by Emo. Emo now with it as Depth 6 wins it away. Chef Boyardee intercepting the pass as Felix Foxtrot now gloves that and holds it.
Great chance by Wordy right there. Great save as well by Dragon Ball Z. That was a goal saver right there. That saved
Definitely
the goal.
the 5-hole looking a little scary there. Same with Chef Boyardee's pass interception as the faceoff is won by Wordy. Wordy winning it forward now with a little bit of open ice here as both Emo and Chef Boyardee come to pinch the puck. Chef Boyardee taking it up. Emo running ahead. Chef Boyardee taking it up himself into the corner. It's offsides. His teammate Emo just running offsides a little bit before that puck.
Gotta be careful.
Definitely. Can't be letting that happen. I mean, that is, that's almost a goal if Emo's not offsides there. As Chef Boyardee wins it back for Emo. Emo just not ready for it looked like. Wordy able to win that up. Chef Boyardee taking it up now with a little bit of open space here if he can get it past the defender. Depth 6 winning it. Chef Boyardee with the pullback. Winning it out to the center. As Depth 6 taking it to the corner, trying to get it out there. Opts to take it up himself. Boyardee meeting him there on the wall. Boyardee pulling it back. Taking a shot on net. It is saved by Felix Foxtrot who gets into the back corner. Boyardee once again with the puck. Winning it out to the center. Challenged by Depth 6. Depth 6 trying to get it out of the zone as he does. Now taking it up. The pass cross ice to Wordy. Wordy's not there to receive it though. As Chef Boyardee hops off for a line change. Avoids now on the ice with JP Lamau. Waiting just for a second to get the offense set up here. Avoids trying to pull the defender and get a little fake going as Avoids is not able to win it up. Wordy just doing great defense out there on 11 stamina, very low stamina as he finally opts for a line change. Shot on goal, saved by the post. JP Lamau now winning the puck, pulling it back, trying to make some fancy moves happen, see if he can get a shot on net. Pass to Avoids as Avoids just didn't have enough power on it there with an easy goal opportunity. Net was wide open. JP Lamau with the puck in his net, hitting it out of the zone. Now I Am Silent with a breakaway chance as JP Lamau just barely gets back and saves it. I Am Silent still challenging the puck, trying to get it out to the slot. Does, and it's a shot, but it sails just wide by Exu. As Avoids takes it around the back of the net with Exu. Exu now losing the puck as Avoids tries to take it up net. Exu winning it back. Exu has a shot chance here, but he whiffs on it. Exu just trying to keep the puck in that offensive zone, keep the offensive pressure. As now there's going to be a line change for the Las Vegas Lions. JP Lamau still out there, still needing to change as he's going to look to run to get off now. Exu winning it to the zone, trying to hit it out to the slot. looking for the lack of the defender there. As Chef Boyardee now back on the ice with good stamina. Dribbling it up the ice. Dribbling it. Felix Foxtrot stops it out front and now gloves it. As we're going to get another face-off in the offensive zone here for the Las Vegas Lions. I Am Silent out there with low stamina, as well as Exu, Chef Boyardee, and Emo with good stamina on the other side. Chef Boyardee winning it back. Emo with the shot and a goal! A face-off
play.
one-timer. An
What
incredible
a
play.
play.
Boyardee with the assist, Emo with the goal. First points of the night for both of them. Or first of each for the night for both of them. Chef Boyardee now with 2 points of the night, Emo with 1. I mean, that was just a drawn up play. You couldn't have wished for a better play there.
Yeah.
Both Palm Beach players out with really low stam. I mean, you gotta avoid that.
As a Palm Beach defender, you got to go out there and rush. You got to rush that player. Go out there and crouch. You got to get there. Got to get there and stop that scoring chance.
Yeah, I mean that was really bad by the Palm Beach defender there, just not getting back out to that slot pass. I mean, Emo just having enough time to just really wind up and line up the shot there. As we take the face off, Chef Boyardee wins it back. Emo passing it forward to his teammate. Boyardee now with the puck in the corner. Exu able to win it away. Exu with a little bit of open ice chance here as Dragon Ball Z hits it away. It looks like it was back checked by Emo. Chef Boyardee taking the far shot, pinged away by I Am Silent. What an incredible ping that was. Exu fighting Emo in the corner. Now stuck behind the net, it looks like. As Emo wins it away, passes it up to Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee takes a shot and a save by Felix Foxtrot. Chef Boyardee now with the puck, winning it to his teammate. Oh, Emo whiffing on the shot. Great chance there, but just Emo not able to connect. The pass by Boyardee looking really good. Emo getting it out to Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee shot, goal! This line's second goal of the night. Chef Boyardee now with 3 points on the night. Emo with 2. I mean, that is just, once again, offense in
This
motion.
chemistry.
It's incredible.
The chemistry between this team is insane.
Emo and Chef Boyardee having really good chemistry. Chef Boyardee originally lining with Mizzo a lot of the time. Clearly that chemistry was not just the two of them, that chemistry coming natural to this other line, it seems like. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As it is now 7-0, the shots 6 and 12 favoring Las Vegas, as the face-off is going to come back down. Wordy winning the puck forward as Avoids gets it away. Avoids now dribbling it up, passing it over to JP Lamau. As Depth 6 getting a chance there, blocked by Dragon Ball Z. Wordy with another chance in the offensive zone, whiffing. Avoids taking the puck up. Avoids dribbling it, pass out to JP Lamau. JP Lamau in front, just not there with the shot. Both Las Vegas players offsides currently at the moment, as they realize and they have to rush back out. Wordy with a little bit of time now to figure things out. Wordy trying to look for that board push. Not able to get it. JP Lamau winning it past with a pullback. JP Lamau taking it down in the corner. Trying to maybe look for a slot pass as Depp wins it away, and that is going to be the period. What another period that was.
They skipped.
7-0. Oh, they skipped.
Yeah.
And we're going to go straight to the third period, it looks like. Okay. Are we... As we wait here to see if the game is actually going to go straight to the third period, Optical, let's have a few words from you. What do we think?
Really, I think that was a better period from PBV. They controlled more of the neutral zone here than they did in the first period, which really stopped them from, dropping 5 on the first period, Other than that, just great chemistry from LVL.
As the faceoff comes down, we are skipping to the third period. Chef Boyardee winning it. Emo hitting it back up. Boyardee now with the puck. Losing it for a second there. Boyardee once again winning it back. Challenged by Exu in his own zone. As Depth 6 is able to win it away. Maybe looking for a slot pass. Out! Slot pass is successful, but Exu just not able to get there in time. Chef Boyardee able to get there before. As Depth 6 wins it back into the zone. Emo and Chef Boyardee both there to challenge the puck. Shot on net. Dragon Ball Z able to save that really easy. The slot pass back out to Exu. Depth 6 now two really good slot passes, 2 really good chances. Just Exu not in the right place at the right time. As Depth 6 challenging Emo in the corner. Emo giving a little hit there. As Boyardee wins it up. Depth 6 challenging once again in the corner, trying to get this out of the zone. Boya D taking a shot on net, saved by Felix Foxtrot. The rebound collected by Exu. Exu trying to figure out what to do here. Hit away by Felix Foxtrot to the corner. Exu trying to get it up on the boards, but doesn't. Boya D trying to hit it up himself. Exu now with a chance. Numbers if he hurries. Exu misses. JP avoids with the back check to stop that goal chance there, as Exu had a wide open chance and a wide open pass for his teammate there. JP Lamau now with the puck on the ice. Felix Foxtrot gloves that, pushes it off to the side. JP Lamau hitting depth 6 in the corner. Getting away with a pen call there. The fans calling for one. As Avoids now takes it up, takes a shot, Felix Foxtrot save. Avoids still with the puck, depth 6, trying to win this puck up, but Avoids is just keeping it down there in the zone. Looking for the slot pass, but he can't get it off. Avoids, pulls it back in. Depth 6, able to get it out as he now line changes. JP Lamau with the puck, challenging Exu. Exu on really low stam here. I mean, he needs help. JP Lamau not able to get it up past the Wordy, the Palm Beach defender. Wordy taking a shot, saved by Dragon Ball Z. JP Lamau trying to get it past Wordy. Wordy still keeping it in this offensive zone. This is some good offensive pressure by Palm Beach here. Wordy able to shoot it out in front, not able to connect with another hit. Now JP Lamau trying to take the puck up. Wordy winning it back. JP Lamau now with possession of the puck, hitting it forward for his teammate, Avoids, who isn't there. I am silent. Hitting it forward for his teammate, Wordy, who connects to the pass, tries to get it past Dragon Ball Z, but he can't. Dragon Ball Z having to come way out of his net there to stop the rush there. That was a beautiful pass and almost a goal chance. As Emo now collects the puck in his own zone, looking for the pass as his teammate runs across the ice, not knowing where the pass was. Chef Boy D now winning it. As it looks like I Am Silent lagged off there for a second. Boya D with the pass out to center ice, but it just doesn't connect. Now Wordy with an odd man rush. 1-0. Wordy whiffing on the puck as Emo is able to win it away. A delayed penalty on Palm Beach here. That's just not what you need at the end of this third period. Oh, as we hear, it is actually a penalty called on the home team. Maybe Palm Beach looking to get a goal here to try and come out of this with something.
Ref word here. Emo hit him after he whiffed on the breakaway and then tried to turn around, and then they got confused and he hit him.
I see. That's DBGXO, our ref here, giving a little interjection. Great to hear what the ref has to say. Really cool aspect. As Wordy now wins it past Boya D with a breakaway. Wordy just dribbling it in his feet. That is a sell of all sells, ladies and gentlemen. Wordy almost with a huge goal to cut the lead down to 6. Boya D now dribbling the puck around, passing it up to Emo, who is free. Emo with a shot. Nobody's there to collect the post abuse, though, as it is saved by the Palm Beach defenders. Emo now having to chase back and get the puck. Passing it up to his teammate, Chef Boy D, is able to get it past the defender. Felix Foxtrot just dribbles between the pads of Felix Foxtrot, and Chef Boya D is able to get it in there, as Felix Foxtrot is credited with the own goal.
Well,
Oh,
that's an unlucky goal right there. It goes right through Felix Foxtrot and just lands right behind into the crease, and just into the back of the net. Unlucky right there.
that is the last thing you want to see in a game like this.
Kind of sums
Felix
up the game.
Foxtrot, I mean, it really does. This nothing going for this Palm Beach team, and Felix Foxtrot really, having to stand on his head out here, and his defense just doing him nothing, and that really sums up that this game has just not been nice. Not been nice at all. As Chef Boy D will get his hat trick on the night, credited by Felix Foxtrot on the own goal there, as as Depth 6 is going to hit, and it almost is another goal, as that will be the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Unlucky.
Well, an unfortunate game for Palm Beach tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but that will be tonight. That is all the games we have for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching the Blockey Sports Network, and we will catch you all next time for some more JBHL action.